What's going on, guys? This is the Magic Power here, bringing you another ORAS Wi-Fi battle. This one with the last battle with our half and half team. And as you can see, my opponent is bringing Mega Venusaur and Umbreon, which is a deadly combo. So, unfortunately, that's pretty difficult to get through. I do have Tornadus though, and in the rain, Hurricane is 100% accurate. So maybe I can, get some Hurricanes off on that Venusaur. That'll be nice. So he does predict the Politoed lead off. He goes with the Rotom, which is fine by me. He will Volt Switch. He's just gonna Volt Switch there. Not gonna take me out, which is fine. I did stay in there to, I believe, go for the Toxic. So I really hoped something would come in that would be a good thing to Toxic, maybe even Umbreon. But no, he's gonna make the appropriate switch and go into Fat Flower here, the Mega Venusaur. As you're gonna see, it will be Mega. I'm just going right into Tornadus. Something's getting Choice Specs Hurricane if I really want, but I also have Focus Blast there for Umbreon if it does come down to that. And if it does come down to that, I need all the lands in the world. But yeah. So he's going over the Giga Drain. Obviously, too resistible to go for anything else. Just wanted to take out Politoed there. I'm gonna predict the switch though because I know he can't stay in. I'm gonna go for the U-turn, and it does, not a lot, but not nothing, of course. So here I go into the most appropriate switch in my opinion. I just go into Ninetales here, get the Drought up. It's a thing. I do have Solar Beam. I wanted him to stay in. And I can just OHKO him with Solar Beam. Not luckily, but surprisingly, he has the Choice Scarf there as he reveals that, because that's the only way he'd outspeed. That's kind of a bummer. I had that in the back of my head, but I knew a Hydro Pump in the sun would not kill. So, I just hoped he was more of a bulky set, but clearly, as the Solar Beam does OHKO, he was probably just an offensive set, which, obviously, he has enough bulk on his team already as it is, so, yeah. I'm going to go into Arcanine here because I do wall this thing out. It does go for the Earthquake, though, and that's going to be a problem. I was hoping I could maybe take that a little better, but I do not. The Morning Sun is there, but this thing outspeeds me, and it's just going to kill me. So, I have to switch out, and the only thing I could go into is the, what is that? It is the Politoed, which I kind of wanted to get an Ice Beam off on this thing, but I know it's not going to live a hit. Politoed is deceivingly weak in defenses. Like, this thing's especially defensive, and it still can't take a special hit very well. Politoed just doesn't last long. So now that Politoed's down, I decided to go into Tornadus, make the best of the rain that we have. So yeah, that's what I do. I just fire off a Hurricane. Something's taking a big hit here. Umbreon probably doesn't even want to take two, as he will just sack off his Garchomp at this point. If that thing was Scarf, he would be scarfed into Earthquake, so it wouldn't even matter. So, yeah, here's gonna go for the Aqua Jet, and I'm fine with that because, yeah, this Tornadus goes down. But I just wanted to get comment in here because if I had to safe switch into this thing, and I could get a substitute up, get a little leeway, then it would be a good time. Right as I clicked substitute, though, I remembered, wait a minute, he has a Talonflame. But as you're going to see here, he does go for the Brave Bird. Luckily, I didn't go for Swords Dance instead of substitute. But if you know your opponent's switching, then substitute's usually the better play in most scenarios, as that is what I went for. Luckily, I didn't Swords Dance on this turn, as he does have the Shell Bell, which is interesting to say the very least. I'm just gonna smack him with a stab double edge though, and that's just gonna destroy him. So not very often you see a Sawsbuck take out a Talonflame, but that's what happened right there, which was great. Gave me some good momentum. The rain does stop there. I think in this battle I had I forgot to put the Damp Rock on him, but that's alright. At this point he's gonna bring in the Venusaur, and he's gonna take the double edge, but at least Sawsbuck did a good job in like the last 6 battles that I had him with. The next battle will have a new team, of course, but Salzburg isn't in it, unfortunately. But Salzburg's just a good mod. I feel like it's really underrated. It gets more coverage than you'd expect. It gets jump kick. It gets sword dance, of course, but like, I mean, you just saw in the last episode, it swept, so it must be good, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna go for the flamethrower here with the Ninetales. I just went off on something as the game's just going on, but anyway, here I know that Umbreon can't really do much to me. I decided to go for the nasty plot, maybe predicting a protect to scout, but no, he just goes for the wish, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, it's just annoying, because anything he brings in, he can most likely just heal all the way back up, just because Umbreon has so much HP that it can, well, not HP, but it has, you know, enough HP to where it can, you know, pass off a pretty bulky wish. So here he will Toxic, as I am a +4 cat with 9 tails instead of 9 lives. It only has 1 life, but it does have 9 tails. You can give it that much. So this thing actually decides to go for Protect, which I did not, you know, I didn't not expect, but, you know, I didn't really want to see it, obviously. I just want to get a damage on this thing, you know? So I will Flamethrower. It's a +2. Hopefully it's going to do a good amount. It does a really good amount, as he's just going to Foul Play. I expected the Wish and then a Protect next turn, and, you know, make the Toxic take me out. Because I think at that point, another round of Toxic plus another one after that, it would heal him up first of all, and then I think the Toxic would take me out by then, but who knows? You know, I can't say anything. So at this point, Kabutops is in. We still do have the Focus Sash. We know we outspeed this thing. I do go for the Rock Slide because I don't want to get my attack lowered with the Superpower. And as long as it lands, cross the fingers, it does land. So this Umbreon is not going to take that, and that's nice because Umbreon goes down, and, you know, everything is right in the world. So at this point, he goes into the bunny thing, the thing of bunnies, and I do outspeed. I'm just going to go for the Rock Slide. If he goes for Play Rough, you know, so be it. We will get some damage off there. He actually goes for the Superpower, which is kind of interesting. I was hoping that the sunlight faded soon so that I could, you know, be able to get a nice and powerful Aqua Jet off. The sunlight does fade, so he is at -1 defense. I will be able to get an Aqua Jet off, do something. He actually surprisingly switches here. I expected a Aqua Jet, but maybe that thing is Choice Banded. I don't know. Who does know? Not me. So, yeah, at this point, yeah, I mean, looking at it, he must have been Choice Banded because obviously another Rock Slide was going to take him out, so, you know, he didn't want that to happen, but anyway, I just barely don't take this thing out with the stupid freaking thing, so I'm just gonna go for the Sword Dance here. It was really risky knowing that I have 1 HP, I'm, you know, dead to anything, so, but luckily he did go for Synthesis again. I could have tried to flinch that thing out, but that wouldn't be very productive on my part, so, that wasn't my best play. My best play was the Sword Dance, and that's what I did. I do get the Rock Slide flinch there, which was a bit of hacks, which is kind of annoying for my opponent, but not annoying for me, so I'm gonna take out the Mega Venusaur finally with that stupid Synthesis spam, but yeah. At this point, bunny thing does come in. I can't risk the Aqua Jet, you know. At that point, I actually didn't think of the Choice Band, but he does go for the Aqua Jet, so, you know, I'm just playing it safe there, not, you know, just getting some chip damage on this thing is always nice. So at this point, I bring in my Arcanine. He doesn't have very much health, and at this point, I know, you know, an Aqua Jet may take me out, and, you know, it does, which, I did, you know, I kind of expected that just because, I think that thing was Choice Banded, I really do. Like, first of all, that wasn't a crit, that was a fully defensive, impish Arcanine with Intimidate. It wasn't -1, I'm right now completely sold on the fact that that thing was Choice Banded, but if you guys did enjoy, please hit that like button, and I will see you guys next time for a new team.